There are over 100,000 new agents every year coming into the industry. I think we could be looking at saturation, folks. What is the competition going to do for your business? Hi there, it's Kevin Ward, the founder of Yes Masters Real Estate Success Training, helping you get more yeses and more successes in your business and in your life. And one of the biggest concerns that I hear from agents, both new agents and experienced agents, is all the new agents coming into the industry. And because of all the new agents coming into this industry, you also have a lot of new companies coming along. And with technology, you've got virtual offices coming along, you've got deep discount brokerages opening up and popping up. And it's like, wow, literally over 100,000 new real estate agents entering the business in the United States every year right now. Now, first, you need to understand that's not anything new. It happens every time in an up market. When the market's going great, people start coming in. We lost nearly 500,000 agents back in between 2007 and 2010. Just happens when the market turns down. As fast as they come in, they go out, just almost like the tide. Well, let me talk about today what competition did for my business. When I got into real estate back in the 1900s in 1998, there was a lot of people coming into the industry. And I knew that to win, I had to work hard, so I did. And I'll never forget setting an appointment with a for sale by owner. And I was in a large Century 21 office, over 100 agents, which back then was a very large office. And as I set the appointment, and then I'm talking to the for sale by owners, and they said, we also set another agent appointment with another agent in your office, I think. And I'm like, oh, really? Who is it? And they said, it's Cindy Stewart. And I'm like, okay, Cindy Stewart. And so Cindy was another agent in our company that had just joined our company recently, and not as a new agent, but she had come from another office at a nearby another town. And she had, I don't know if she had moved or what, but she'd come kind of closer to this area where I was. And so she was now in my market. And so I now knew who she was, and she was now a competitor because we're going up against each other with the same for sale by owner. So me being the friendly guy that I was, I saw her at the sales meeting that Tuesday, and I just said, hey, I hear we're going up against each other for the same for sale by owner. And she goes like, really? And I said, yep. And she said, I'm going to kick your butt. And then she walked away. And I was like, okay. Now, you got to understand something. Cindy Stewart was not a new agent. She was a top producer. And when she said to me, I'm going to kick your butt, and she looked at me with that like eye of the tiger, I'm like, okay, I just got my butt kicked. And guess what? I did. And I don't exactly remember how it all turned out. I just remember she got the listing and I didn't, and I had egg on my face. In my own mind, in her mind, it was no big deal. But I remember when that happened, I like, okay, this is competition. And here's what competition did for me, is I remember after that happened, I said to myself, you know what? That will never happen to me again. And it didn't. And here's why it didn't ever happen to me again. Because I knew that to deal with that, I had to get better. And rather than going like, oh no, it's like I'm new and so I'm defeated and I'm going to get beat and how do I overcome the competition? I just said, you know what? I know I got to get better. And so I did three things. Number one, I upgraded my mindset. And simply meant, you know what? She beat me here. She beat me in my mind. Because she looked at me and said, I'm going to kick your butt. What she had that I didn't have was she had confidence. And the moment she displayed her confidence to me, my confidence melted. And I'm like, you know what? That won't happen anymore. My mental toughness is going up. I am going to upgrade my mindset. Confidence, number one. The second thing I said is, you know what? I got to upgrade my skill set. I got to get better. I got to get better at handling objections, at knowing that I'm dealing with competition. How do I get the sellers to choose me instead of choosing someone else? Because I knew this wasn't the last time that was going to happen. So I upgraded my skill set. Second thing, competence. So number one was confidence, upgraded my mindset. Number two, competence. I upgraded my skill set. And I said, you know what? I got to get more serious about practicing, role playing, training, figuring out how to handle objections, get better at objection handling. I've got to upgrade my skill set, and that's what I did. And then third, the number three thing that I think made it work for me was I kept moving my asset. And that was I didn't quit. I kept prospecting and setting appointments with consistency. And that's the third key. Confidence, competence, and consistency. I upgraded my mindset, I upgraded my skill set, and I kept moving my asset. I kept going. And here's why I was able, from then on out, I think I beat her. Now, I don't know if we ever went up against each other again, competing head to head. I don't even remember. I don't think I remember ever having that happen. But here's what I did do, is because I was consistent, I kept getting appointments. And because I was consistent, I kept getting listings, and I kept winning. And here's the reality about competition. Beating Cindy Stewart. And by the way, Cindy, I think, is still a real estate agent in Dallas-Fort Worth. She's awesome. She's great. I love her. We became friends and all of that. But beating Cindy was not what mattered. What mattered was not beating myself. And that's where you win or lose. It's not, look, winners are going to get their share of wins. Just don't beat yourself. Commit to winning. Commit to becoming unbeatable. To upgrade your mindset, upgrade your skill set, and keep moving your asset. And when you commit to do that and being unbeatable, you will be. Now, if you know you need to upgrade your skill set and your mindset and you want some help doing that, go down in the description below, and there's a link there to Agent Power Launch. It is my training for brand new agents that will help you master a bulletproof mindset, master unbeatable skill set. The only thing you got to bring is the willingness to get off your asset and keep moving it. Also, if you like the channel, if you like the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel for more great videos that are coming. Post your comments and questions down below. Share this video with anybody else that you know, any other agents that are out there freaking out about the competition, because unless you beat yourself, you can be unbeatable.